Residents here in the capital spend an average of 57 minutes to get to the central business district.
Ukweli wa mambo, hii jamu imefika mpaka kule chini ya Cabanas, kule chini kabisa.
Ndio barabara itoke Mandera ikuje Ramo.
Mimi wana Nairobi kama mtu wa pikipiki mpaka anakuwa kwa traffic anashindwa kupeleka customer.
There are 5 solutions to traffic all over the world. It's not just here. And I will tell you what I have for here. Number 1.
The government is betting on very bold solutions. At the moment, there are 3 projects being carried out designed to reimagine Nairobi's future. The Nairobi Mega Viaduct, the Nairobi Railway City Project, and the Green Park Underpass. Before I show you what they are and what they hope to achieve, we have to remember something. In 2012, Kenya unveiled the Thika Superhighway, an 8-lane 50-kilometer road costing 32 billion shillings. It was designed to carry 60,000 vehicles per day. Today it carries nearly 150,000. What was meant to be a 30-minute ride from Nairobi to Thika now often takes 2 hours during peak times. 10 years later, in 2022, the Nairobi Expressway opened, a 27-kilometer partially elevated toll road built at a cost of 88 billion shillings. It promised a relief, and for some, it actually worked. But the problem is that traffic is still building up below it. Each of these projects was hailed as a game changer. Each gave Nairobians hope. But within months, the familiar jams returned. So the stakes are very high for new projects. Each one of these new projects focuses on very specific pain points: congestion, danger, and inefficiency. Together, they promise to rewrite how we move in Nairobi. Let's take a look at these projects. Valley Road, Gong Road, and Upper Hill Corridor is a lifeline to Kenyatta, Mbagathi, and Nairobi hospitals. It also gives access to critical government offices and some corporate headquarters in Upper Hill. It's also one of the most congested in the city. On a bad morning, 2 kilometers on this road can take up to 40 minutes. So the government wants to make a 1-kilometer elevated dual carriageway carrying through traffic above the gridlock. The cost is going to be around 2.9 billion shillings. They are hoping to complete this project by October 2025. If it works, ambulances from Kenyatta, Mbagathi, and Nairobi hospitals could move faster. Businesses in Upper Hill may save millions in lost hours. If it fails, it will be another flashy project that shifts bottlenecks elsewhere. Nairobi is a walking city. Nearly 50% of commuters walk to work, and another huge percentage use public transport. Most matatus terminate in the city center, and from here, the passengers need to get to work in places like Upper Hill. They use the Haile Selassie Avenue. Yet Uhuru Highway and Haile Selassie Avenue junction is kind of like a death trap. Pedestrians dodge cars at the intersections where chaotic crossings account for frequent injuries and fatalities. Now, this is going to be a 2 billion shilling underpass linking the city center and Upper Hill area. But unlike old dark tunnels, they say that it's going to be well lit with 24/7 surveillance cameras, retail spaces, and even coffee shops. If it works, it will prove that Nairobi can cater for both pedestrians and motorists. If poorly maintained, unsafe, and deserted, it will become another criminal-infested tunnel Nairobians can dare use. Across Kenya, hundreds of new vehicles are registered daily. Many likely end up in Nairobi's traffic-snared streets, where even small additions stress a system that's already at a breaking point. Matatus remain the default means of commuting for city dwellers. Trains, which could move tens of thousands efficiently, carry only a fraction of commuters as most people keep off the old station. Now, the government is proposing a 30 billion redevelopment of the Nairobi railway station into a modern transport hub, integrated with matatus and pedestrian walkways. It's going to be surrounded by a new business district with offices, hotels, and public squares. If it works, Nairobi gets its first real mass transit backbone, easing pressure on roads and transforming how people enter into the CBD. If it fails, the city risks another case of grand ambition stalling in bureaucracy and politics. Every day, Nairobians spend hours on the road. That's billions of shillings in lost productivity each year. Pedestrians, the largest group of commuters, account for nearly 40% of road deaths. And with a city seemingly built for cars and not people, the system is stretched. See, these projects are bold because the problems they target are massive. They promise safety for the pedestrian, speed for the driver, and efficiency for the commuter. But Nairobians have seen big promises before. The question is, will these ones finally deliver? Because if they succeed, Nairobi could reclaim hours lost in traffic, reduce road casualties, boost economic growth. If they fail, the daily chaos continues, only this time with more expensive infrastructure above it.